Council of Light, Elementals, Fae, Mary Magdalene. Beings assigned to our team for our highest, holiest, heavenliest, most divine, godly good. Celestial guardians, protectors, divine messengers, and all benevolent beings of light. What do we need to know about this? They tried to take your crown and refused to back down. Divine intervention at play. Ace of Pentacles. Either they paid a pretty penny for this, or you got a pretty penny coming through for you, God-given. I also just heard a tale of two kings, but there can only be one. What is up, Galactic Golden Nuggies? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope y'all had an absolutely incredible weekend. And for you fellow Geminis out there, happy birthday, because my birthday is on Wednesday. So happy birthday, Geminis. And if I missed your birthday, happy birthday. If your birthday is coming up, happy early birthday. Happy belated birthday if I missed your birthday. Happy early birthday if your birthday is coming up. And happy birthday if your birthday is this week. But let's dive into it, because we got Ace of Pentacles coming out first. And I specifically just heard a tale of two kings, but there can only be one. Somebody is this false royalty, but they needed your crown. I'm getting crown chakra as well. Your knowledge. No, they needed to skew the perception of you by putting you in a position to have some type of mental upheaval that fit their narrative. Somebody was only seen as a king or a queen, as a leader, or would only be seen as a king, a queen, or a leader if you were knocked off your throne. And in order to do this, they may have paid a pretty penny to cause you some mental upheavals. Looks like they, yep, look, 10 of Pentacles with the 4 of Pentacles to hold on to something. Hold on to their reputation. Again, it's some type of narrative about you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. It's a witch. I almost said witches. Power of 3. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Galactic Golden Ohana. But this is definitely giving somebody who is a closet warlock, closet witch. Or somebody that may have been paying for somebody to do something to you in order to gain access to your destiny, be seen as you are being seen. Somebody from your past that thought they were going to have this victory. This is somebody that made a deal with, and Spirit says truth. Somebody that made a deal with the devil. And this deal has gone horribly wrong. Seems like this individual is frantic to not only save their reputation, but save themselves because they don't like the harvest that they're receiving. As above, so below, you reap what you sow. 7 of Pentacles, it's about your harvest. It's about the work that you have put in and what you have grown. And somebody has grown being left out in the cold by attempting to do things over you to leave you out of something, or to kick you out of something, or to have you kicked out of the place that you were staying, to have you perceived as incompetent, as crazy. Somebody was spinning quite the narrative about you. There was a lot of gossip here, a lot of talking. This could be a karmic familial unit or an ex that wanted some type of recognition with your downfall. I am picking up on some slight society energy, groups, organizations, societies, and networks, but I feel like they're monitoring the situation because of something that had recently occurred, some backfire that they got hit with. Seems like they're overlooking the situation to see, it's almost to see if something will have an effect on you so that they can participate in it too. So it looks like we'll get into them in a minute. But somebody here was spinning a certain narrative. They desperately needed a victory. This is somebody that's very envious of you. Very envious. Disturbed is what I just heard. They needed you to look disturbed. But this is somebody whose mask is fallen. I'm getting a narcissist. Or a group of them. I'm also getting some type of dirty offer that was supposed to be made to you. Somebody was supposed to get close enough to you to put something in your food. Like, you see how she's drinking out of this cup? Something was supposed to have an effect on you. And your spirit body ate right through this. Your light body alchemized this while your team is handling things in the background. Whoever was repeatedly doing this is going through rapid fire backfires. Like, they're going through back-to-back, I heard a series of unfortunate events. Some of you may have liked Lemony Snicket growing up, but a series of unfortunate events. And these series of unfortunate events are making them look even worse, because the things they had said about you are what is happening to them. The things that they said that you would be, that you would turn out to be. The things that they attempted to do, this magicianary work, this practitionary magicianary work, to put you in the position to take on and become, has become their reality. Why are we talking about this? What do we need to know, Source? Power of 3. We got a group that was celebrating too early, a group that is now stressed out and fighting. Okay, confirmation. Thank you, baby girl. Thank you, baby girl. Malformation in the background. That was confirmation. This could be a maternal figure because that was mi amacita. Hey, mi amacita. That was mi amacita talking. So there may be a maternal figure here that's getting very erratic. What is it they wanted? I feel like it was your gifts. To block your gifts, but to also gain access to your gifts, to have your gifts. Yes, you can feel the anger. And that's, yes, Lynette, you can feel the anger. Yes, Neo, it's almost over. That's exactly what I'm picking up on, is there something is, it's like you're out of reach, you're unattainable. These individuals have to forfeit something, and I feel like it's to you. And I feel like they were bombarding your finances, bombarding your love life. That, like, this was death to everything. This could be your maternal figure that's jealous or envious of you, or a paternal figure working with a older or younger sibling. What is the relevancy? Why do we need to know this, Source? Because you got an offer coming in. They couldn't stop what has been written. Divine intervention at play to make sure that everything goes according to plan is what I heard. So you may be feeling slightly hopeless at this time. That is not your energy. You could be feeling irritable and hopeless. That is not your energy. You're picking up energetically on what individuals are feeling as they are monitoring you, as they are watching you progress forward. Yeah, you're continuing to put in the work, and the work that they put in to mentally entrap you or cause some type of mental upheaval to have you seen as crazy so that you would lose every opportunity is backfiring. So they wanted to put death to everything in your life, and with this mental upheaval, somebody coming towards you romantically would have stopped in their tracks. Offers and opportunities, some of you are getting brand deals and contracts, would have been retracted. You were supposed to make an absolute ass out of yourself, and everybody was supposed to watch it, which would have fit these individuals' narrative about you. So something would have gone in their favor, or so they're perceiving. They're perceiving that if you had this mental upheaval, something would have gone in their favor. Individuals would now believe their lies, and all offers and opportunities would have been retracted from you, which means these are coming in now. And this is why they're panicking. Because they were unable to get a certain reaction from you in a certain amount of time. Or they were unable to attach something to you. The deal is off, is what I heard. They were unable to sacrifice you. What is with these individuals and like sacrifice? Back to back to back. Yeah, movement forward into Queen of Pentacles. So you've leveled up. And everything, your reality is catching up to match where your energy is. All right, Galactic Golden Ohana. That's what I'm talking about. This is epic. Because this is an attack on all sides. I feel like this was multiple individuals being paid to project something over you at the same time. And you were alchemizing it, or you are alchemizing it all at the same time. So if you felt like your money slowed down, you may have felt slightly insecure, or like you were heavily scrutinizing your appearance. You were starting to lack faith or doubt your destiny, doubt the alignment and the path you were on. You were experiencing a lot of anxiety. You felt like there was a lot of, it's like quiet chaos. Like you were like, why does it feel like I'm stagnant? Why does it feel like I'm trudging through quicksand, like I'm trudging through tar? It's because individuals were throwing everything they possibly could at you again and again and again. And divine intervention is at play. All of this that you have alchemized is going to be used accordingly. And I feel like this was a setup. Certain individuals were set up, coming after you. 3 of Swords, heartbroken. What did I just say? They now realize that they've been set up. trying to set you up. It also fell sideways on the Queen of Pentacles. They're heartbroken that they couldn't block you from being the King or Queen of Pentacles. They couldn't block you from being seen like this. And they couldn't, it's like if you have a platform, they've been trying to block your platforms. Keep you from being seen, put you in like a hidden state. So you would be overlooked. So that you wouldn't be listened to. Even if you don't have a platform, these are individuals that knew that you speaking this truth, especially with the Queen of Pentacles in alignment to this truth, was exposing them. That the more that you elevated, the more that you stabilized things, the more that you were being seen as stable, the more their lies would get exposed. I just heard the truth has been grounded. There's no refuting the facts. So all of what you were feeling is not your energy, it was projections. And yes, a lot of people are listening. You got individuals from your hometown, from your past, that are looking at you in amazement because all of these lies have been revealed through your actions, through your determination, your perseverance, the power that you hold. And your resilience. You refuse to give up. You refuse to just lay down, roll over, and die. You kept pushing no matter how hard it got. And these were a lot of obstacles. I'm also feeling as though they were targeting your throat chakra, trying to get you to like either shut up or speak on something that would discredit you. Somebody wanted to mess with your throat chakra so that you would start like spewing nonsense. Discredit you, have you looked at as like crazy, as unintelligent, somebody fortunate. You're very favored, you're very fortunate. It could have been to hold on to a fortune. This has been released. This is also X marks the spot. X is 10, completion. They were trying to end or close out a cycle of good fortune for you. I just heard, and they can't do that. 5 of Pentacles out here in alignment to Fortune and 3 of Swords. With the 3 of Swords out here and the 5 of Pentacles, I'm also getting with Fortune in between these two. It's in perfect diagonal alignment. These individuals needed you to be promiscuous or like, yeah, no, I'm getting promiscuous or being seen as promiscuous, consistently having lovers in and out, consistently being heartbroken, 5 of Pentacles being homeless, because this is what they said. They said that you were promiscuous. They said that you couldn't hold on to a relationship. They said that you couldn't hold on to a job. They said that you were unstable. You were mentally unstable. You couldn't afford things by yourself. You couldn't do things by yourself. This is what they said with the truth in perfect alignment with this fortune. And the truth is that you are extremely fortunate. You are extremely favored and things are unfolding in your favor. Some of you may have even had a lot of debt collectors out of nowhere come to collect. And it's because these individuals were targeting your finances, and this was showing up in the physical as these individuals trying to put you in their own karmic debt. And I feel like you are healed. I almost said healed. The situation is being healed, but you handled it gracefully. However your finances have been targeted, they are being cleared as we speak, but you did not panic. You did not manifest off the energy that was projected over you in order to sabotage you financially, your stability, financially and mentally, in order to get a love offer to walk away from you. They're picking up on your energy. If this is a karmic familial unit, possibly a third party on your end or your person's end, which means it could be your ex or somebody they were connected to, or all of the above. These individuals are picking up in your energy via some type of divination they're getting or doing that you have an offer coming through romantically. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But they're picking up. You have offers coming through. You have opportunities unfolding for you, while everything is failing in their life. So if you're being bombarded right now, it's because something is coming through for you. You got, what did I just say? This is what they're, 2 of Cups. This is what they're seeing in your energy. And thank you for sewing into me I appreciate it. I just looked up. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Kat, for sewing into me, and know that you are receiving it back infinitely and amplified in all the ways that God ordains and deems as necessary for each and every expansive experience that you are meant to have, that was written in the stars and in your Akashic records for you to experience. Thank you. And that goes for each and every one of you, energetically and physically donating and sharing such beautiful energy with this galactic golden family. It is appreciated and it is reciprocated. Thank you. And thank you for the birthday wishes, y'all. My birthday is on Wednesday. Even though I'm probably going to be over here. I'm probably going to be going live for my birthday because I don't do anything else. We'll probably eat, I don't know, a slice of cake or something on live. I don't really do anything for my birthday. My solar return. But we might end up doing something together. We'll see. But let me not get distracted. Let me not get distracted. But I really do appreciate it. Thank you. With Two of Cups here, they're picking up. You got a romantic partner in the energy. Thank you, Neo. Thank you, Neo, for sewing into me. I really do appreciate it infinitely. And know that you are receiving it back infinitely and amplified in every way that God ordains and deems as necessary for each and every expansive experience you have aligned to. And that is due to you. Nobody can take destiny. Not yours. And nobody can take what is destined and fated for you to experience. We got balance. You see how it came out sideways? When they come out sideways, that's about an obstacle. Your balance is an obstacle. You remaining balanced is an obstacle. They need you imbalanced to mess with this divine union. So your balance is an obstacle. King of Staves to destiny. Your future. So you got a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius that's looking into your future. They've gained wisdom about what is protected and how protected you are with what they were attacking. This could be a paternal or a stepfather here. Leo, Aries, or the lead of some type of organization or unit. This is multiple individuals, but there's somebody that's persistent. I just heard many of them are because their heads are on the chopping block. That's what I just heard. They're watching. So they know that you're receiving this passionate new beginning in remorse and regret at the fact that what they did under this moon cycle did not sabotage your stability or this union, nor did it confuse your person. They wanted to transform, aka change this person's mind about you, having people see you as sick. They wanted to oppress you, bind you to some type of sickness that they're experiencing. We got a karmic familial unit out here. King and Queen of Staves, paternal and maternal. This could be a stepmother and a father, a stepfather, and a mother. I'm also hearing grandmother. They just said the maiden and the crone. So what, let me ask real quick, what should we expect from this situation? Source. What should we expect from this situation? We got sneaky and deceptive behavior. Expect them to come in lying their motherfucking ass off, basically. So this is a heads up. Some of you have family members that want to reconnect. It is for nefarious reasons. Spirit's saying heads up because some of you are going to receive communication from individuals you know lied on your motherfucking name. Sneaky and deceptive intentions. I heard they want to connect with you now that they know that you're going to have everything. Everything they couldn't block. Now that they know you're going to... Look at this. Spirit doesn't lie. Source does not lie. They want to connect now that they know that you're going to have everything they could not. Ten of Swords. They could not block. Fertility, this is your manifestations. This is the seeds that you have sown that have grown. With Nine of Pentacles, you living your best life. They could not Ten of Swords your fertility. The seeds you have sown, they could not taint, poison, nor steal. Nine of Pentacles living your best life. The work that you have put in has paid off. And the more that you keep communicating, the more these individuals know that they failed this sacrifice. It's like the more that you keep speaking, the more that you keep affirming, the more that you keep standing your ground, the more these individuals realize how untouchable you truly are. They miss this opportunity to sacrifice you, as well as this sun and moon dynamic. So Spirit is saying keep speaking your truth and set firm boundaries with these individuals, because they know that they cannot sacrifice you. But this is also about individuals wanting to communicate so that they can get close enough to you in order to orchestrate some type of downfall or demise. They need your energy. They need you. And the thing is, they burned this bridge, so they're trying to figure out how they can get to you, how they can connect with you. This could even be a lover from the past that's being sent in to be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. You know, I miss you. I really fucked up. I didn't know how to approach you. Just the whole bullshit excuse that people use when they want to get back in your life. This could be a Scorpio that's trying to come back in your life, or a Pisces, Cancer. This could also be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, heavy on the Capricorn. They could have heavy Capricorn in their chart. I'm also getting Virgo. Could also be a Libra, Gemini. Libra, Gemini. Some Aquarius. You could be this Aquarius, but I'm not feeling heavy Aquarius. I'm feeling heavy Libra, heavy Gemini. Or this is going down in Gemini season, which is now. You are being watched. Prince of Swords lets me know they are watching you. And they're emotional about the fact that you walked away and you're getting emotional fulfillment. You got individuals looking to see if somebody has walked away from you, or if you've walked away from what you've been working on. They're also seeing that you walked away. You see the moon in the background. That you walked away from some work that they were putting in to put mountains, massive obstacles and blockages in your way. I just heard you crossed uncharted territory. We got Three of Pentacles. Teamwork makes the dream work. And then we got the King and Queen of Cups. So some of you could have an ex working with somebody that they're together with. Or somebody they've been working with. In an attempt to deceive you and get you to accept their offer. Somebody wants you to see them as a counterpart, and they are not. This is a love bummer. And if we're going to use this for an example, if you guys know who the Wizard Liz is, y'all know I talked about Hans from Frozen. That's what I'm getting. You know how Hans mimicked everything Anna did? Her happy-go-lucky attitude. Whoever he was around, he would mimic in order to appear to be relatable and trustworthy. The same thing happened to the Wizard Liz, if you guys know who the Wizard Liz is. She was with an individual I would classify as a Hans. Somebody who mimicked her, who studied her to become everything that he felt like she wanted. He would watch her videos, he would stalk her, and then he would take notes and become her dream man in order to get close to her. And then attempt to humiliate her, tear her down, and destroy her. Basically what the Wizard Liz's partner did at the time. That was a karmic partner. I'm picking up the same energy from this individual. It is a Hans energy. This person has studied you. They've been coached on how to come towards you, on how to appear to be your dream person, whether man or woman. It is foul, isn't it? But we just saw it right before us. I studied that energy and I was like, ooh, because so many individuals were trying to warn her, but she was blinded by the appearance of this individual, the way that he had so closely mimicked what her dream person would be like. And I'm not saying that she's a good person. I don't know her, but I do know that situation. I saw it, I read it energetically, and I was like, I see what's going on here. In an attempt to humiliate her, to siphon from her and destroy her with the fact that she is so well known and she has this energy about her, and she has like 4 million people following her. This individual saw her as the perfect target because of her fertility, what she was able to manifest and bring into reality. This is how I'm seeing this individual. They need your energy. They need to gain access to your energy. And in gaining access to your energy, they will humiliate you. They will destroy you. That is their intention. To take from you and then destroy you so you can't build yourself back up, or so that you are so discredited to the public eye or those that you are attempting to inspire that you no longer take action on what you've been guided to, your soul's calling. So whoever this is that wants to come in and be this fly in passionately to have a new beginning, it's because of your star quality, who you are and the energy you hold and the power you have. So be aware that if a karmic familial unit feels as though they cannot connect to you, there is a lover from the past that may be sent back in to love bomb you. They've been studying you on how to be the perfect match to you. This is somebody that may have even, oh, that is creepy. What they just told me. This is somebody who may also be listening to subliminals to look like you. They're trying to change their energy as well as their appearance to look like you, so they're seen as a twin flame. That is creepy. That is creepy. Ooh, what is this? A 33-degree Freemason gone rogue? An Eastern Star gone rogue? That is creepy. Trust your intuition on this, because somebody is really attempting to appear to be everything you've ever wanted. And they're a lie. They've been sent in because nobody can get close to you. Yeah, somebody needs to get close to you. I feel like you are it's like you're surrounded by a moat. You're very protected. These individuals see you living your best life. They see that you are drinking from your cup that's overflowing, that you're pure. You see she's in a white dress. Your energy is so pure, it's so sacred. And they need to gain access to it. Again, I just put you up on game with wisdom here. Don't fall for this. Be aware of the dirty offers that are coming towards you. The type of communication you may receive from those that are under judgment. If they're coming through to you in the dream state, pray before you go to sleep. Also, retract and call back your power and your energy from all people, places, things, timelines, lifetimes, dimensions, and realities. And cut cords with every single karmic contract that is no longer of your highest vibrational good and ascension. Again, let me ask, what else do we need to know, Source? Why is this relevant? Reinvention. There are changes at play here. Creative genius, this is also divine intervention. The divine is intervening on our behalf to make sure that what is meant to unfold at this time is. With this reinvention, I also just heard rewrite destiny. They can't take what is yours, but you best believe they've tried. They put everything on the line for this. Interesting. North Node, what did they just say? Trying to rewrite destiny. Life's purpose is healing. You are healing. With South Node, that's life's debts. Could be a Leo in life's debts. Could be a Leo going through a lot of bad karma. This is also about individuals that tried to put you in a stronghold. Bind your finances. Not even bind them, destroy them. This is chaos and death. I'm feeling nothing but death magic here. A death to you, a death to your mental health, a death to your finances, a death to your love life, a death to your stability. These individuals were throwing out fucking death magic like Pokemon. Like, different practitioners, different entities. Pikachu, I summon you. Like, these motherfuckers were out here playing with death magic like they was playing with Pokemon. And now they gotta catch them all. They gotta catch all the fates. I'm sorry, I had to lighten the mood because I could feel that there was irritation and anger coming through with this message, and I know it's not ours. I know it's our ancestors, and I know these individuals are pissed at the fact that they have tried everything. Done every occult ritual there was, went to every practitioner they could afford, did every death spell known to man, through every entity that they possibly could conjure. And it still wasn't, it's not enough. What song is that? That's a Kendrick Lamar. I don't know what song, but they just channeled it to me. It's not enough. It was never enough. We got, I think, Heart of Fortune increase. So these individuals are watching with I think out here. These individuals are watching your fortune increase. They're watching you still obtain, still move forward. So with this, I think it's like these individuals are going, I think they broke through this already. First house, the body. And roots. You were supposed to ingest something that was supposed to attach something to you. Also, this is somebody in your karmic family that's going through health issues. Health issues that you were supposed to be going through. It's not enough. Damn it! I'm sorry. That song is stuck in your head? Confirmation. Thank you, Toriana. Thank you, Toriana, for sewing into me, and know that you are receiving it back amplified and infinitely in all the ways that God ordains and deems is necessary for each and every expansive experience that you have aligned to and that was written for you to experience. Thank you. And that was confirmation, 10-10 completion. Cycles have closed out, and these individuals could not push off their dis-ease and their negative karma, their dis-eases and karma off onto you. You've broken through whatever roots they thought that were going to be attached to you, that were supposed to make you susceptible to some type of temptation as well. This was a lot. This was not only death on everything in your life, but then this was an attachment that was supposed to make you sick, as well as making you, like, blinding you to an incoming offer that you were meant to accept to make you sicker. This was a whole plan. Like, let's push everything that we're experiencing off onto this individual, and then to stabilize it, we need you to go in and connect to this person in the physical. They had a whole plan. I feel like this is what a practitioner told them. Like, send it their way, and then send somebody in to seal the deal. Somebody was supposed to seal the deal. That song is TV Off by Kendrick Lamar. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. This shit has been turned all the way off. Looks like you were turned all the way off of whoever was supposed to come connect with you with some type of illusionary work that was being done to make you susceptible to their advances and their offer. And you're still energetically turning it down. This is also about the way they tried to turn you off. With the way, like, tell live vision, but also tell the vision, because you were telling the vision. You were sharing what you saw. You were sharing your gifts, which was further putting these individuals on blast with what they had claimed about you and what they had done to make their narrative true about you. Trying to affect your health. I also just heard you're not sick. Somebody's panicking because you're not sick. You're not boxed in, but I specifically heard you're not sick. Clarification. Stability. You've stabilized this energy that was meant to change everything. Your soul that was meant to exchange your soul. Stability. You stabilized the energy, the dis-ease that was meant to exchange your soul. This is mental fortitude and stability as well. You are healing rapidly, yes. Yes, Bill, you are healing rapidly. A miraculous healer, as well as multi-dimensional timeline jumper. You've moved into a timeline where you're healed. And your reality is catching up to where they can't catch you. They're showing me that movie Jumper, where the individuals keep trying to keep up. The bad guys keep trying to keep up with Jumper. They can't keep up with you. And they're not meant to. Because of the deal they made for partnerships. The deal they made to sabotage your partnerships, your connections, and your blessings with this demonic entity. I heard let it eat them alive. Do not let these individuals in. They're also showing me sinners. And then I just heard no vision. I haven't seen that movie, but y'all know the scene where, is it Michael B. Jordan? I think it's Michael B. Jordan, where he's the vampire and he goes, no vision, because they won't let him in. These individuals were unable to blindside you. And it's also giving like a dirty offer. You didn't let them in, or you're not being guided to. No vision. Creativity. I told you they were getting real creative on how they were going to seal the deal with this ending. So again, what you may be experiencing today is not your energy. Any anxiety you may feel, any doubt, any hopelessness or helplessness, it is not your energy. You may be struggling financially at this moment. You will not be. Clear that energy. When you believe, you achieve. This is believing that the Most High will always make a way, because the Most High always does. There is no obstacle, there's no blockage too big for God. So whatever this, it's like, let go of your worries and trust in divine timing. I also just saw a notification from TikTok that said, get the exposure you deserve. So you're about to be recognized, or you are being recognized. You're receiving the recognition you deserve, while somebody else or a group of individuals are being exposed in the way they deserve. You reap what you sow, as above, so below. We got a Taurus here. I have and love. With an Aries and a Scorpio. This could be waging war on you and trying to bulldoze your love life and the way others love you. This could be why that notification of recognition and exposure popped up. Individuals were trying to keep you hidden. We're trying to distort the perception of you. Again, this was supposed to be mass endings, death on everything in your life, and this has redirected. This has backfired. The way they tried to bulldoze you is the way that they're experiencing this energy for themselves. I don't know if you did something this weekend, but it worked. I also just heard ticking time bomb. I also just heard a matter of time. Aquarius, I know this is Aquarius energy is the star, healing. I know they're healing. This is also somebody knows it's you. This is also with the star here. We were just talking about recognition. You blowing up, you taking off, you getting this recognition, you receiving this divine exposure. So they couldn't blow up your love life. They couldn't skew the perception of you. They couldn't silence you. They couldn't take your soul star. They couldn't blindside you. They couldn't keep you from being seen. They couldn't shift you out of your north node, your life's purpose, your perfect alignment, and they couldn't stop what's unfolding for you right now. This is why there's a lot of panic, and this is why these individuals are working day and night on some Kid Cudi type shit, day and night, working day and night. What did I just say? Day and night. We got Black Moon Lilith. Mystery. Day and night. This was never supposed to be exposed. Nobody was supposed to know that they were doing this against you. And the more work they put in, the more exposure they got of what they were doing behind the scenes. And again, they were working day and night to provoke you into an ending. And you went through a revival. You're also a revival. They tried to sacrifice your finances. You're going through a restoration and a revival of your abundance. This is Libran energy balancing out. The scales will be balanced. So again, anything that you were concerned about, that you knew was being attacked, is being leveled. The divine is saying, don't even worry. It was all a part of the plan. It was all a part of the plan. We got Cancer, I feel out here. This is also about individuals hoping that Spirit said truth. Hold up. Wait a minute. That just flipped out. Spirit said anything that you are worried about, don't even worry. Don't even worry about it. It's being leveled out as we speak. Truth. This is also about Cancer, I feel. Somebody could have wanted you to have Cancer, could have tried to project their own dis-ease onto you, or I feel emotional upheaval, mental upheaval. This is returned. This is also about what you've alchemized and what you may be feeling currently. With Truth coming out, Spirit saying, what you are feeling are projections from individuals that are going through it. What they directed your way. You're picking up on the anxiety and despair and disappointment and helplessness of those that targeted you. Those that wanted to cause you a painful, permanent ending. You're going through a transformation as we speak. All directed by the hand of God. We got Faith out here, and I see. Individuals are watching the hand of God at work in your life. This is the divine intervention at work in your life. The hand of God. I also just heard right hand to God. It's a Nipsey Hussle song. It's also about clapping. They're showing me clapping. So like applause, but it's also clearing out negative energy. I'm sorry if you're sensitive to noise, but they're telling me to like move the energy. Round of applause, but it's also about the way that negative energy has been moved. Applause is like clapping your hands is a very high vibrational energy. It symbolizes celebration, excitement. And you emanating that frequency is moving You just walked around your house clapping. Confirmation right there. You were guided to do that. It's moving out the negative energy from your space. These individuals are watching the hand of God in your life, move in your life, at work in your life. And if you've been clapping a lot or guided to just clap, you're clearing the energy. I know there are some intuitives that will use bells. There are some intuitives that will use sound charged frequencies. And there are some intuitives that I notice will smack their decks. Now I know why. They just confirmed to me why I will see intuitives smack their decks. It's the noise. It's the elevation. But hand of God at work in your life, it's about your, yep, we got Jupiter return benefits. You see how on the hand of God is a Ouija board? But what is scripted, what is written here is somebody's destiny. It's palmistry. So when you read somebody's palm about their marriages, their abundance, their future. So the word has been written of what you are meant to experience in your life. It's all in God's hands. It was all written in the word of the Most High of what you would experience. While these individuals attempted to override that by doing darker practices, calling on malevolent spirits. I just heard malevolent spirits that are eating them from the inside out. This may be why somebody has like cancer, this malignant. These malevolent beings have led to malignant tumors, malignant cancer. Ew. Well, okay. That actually makes a lot of sense. I feel like those are in alignment with each other. But the hand of God is at work in your life for what has been written. Nobody can override what has been, I can't make this shit up. Nobody can override what has been written about your destiny. There is a return to sender going right now. A return, a Saturn return to karma. With this age here, some about time. Some about time for your destiny. Time for you to receive something pertaining your destiny. Well, it's time for them to experience something. Something's being returned because it's time. We got mind here. Wisdom, knowledge, revolutionary leader that has been gifted knowledge to escape. To consistently escape the snares and the traps of the enemy. I love that. Don't y'all love God? God is good. God is great. This is receiving downloads and information that you need to act upon before these individuals even take action on what they were going to do against you. So that you would escape every watchful evil eye monitoring you and attempting to project something onto you. Again, Virgo I analyze, missing. They're seeing this and they're going, shit, we missed. This missed. This didn't take effect. Which means if it didn't take effect, it's coming back. Spirit is showing these individuals exactly what happens when you continuously refuse to listen. This is also about Spirit, Sun Spirit, the Most High. Giving you a message about the fact that you've made these individuals Piscean energy believers of the anointed. This Pisces or their friends. You've made individuals that was working with specific individuals on the narrative they were spitting. You made them believers. It's like one person could be a Pisces that was talking third house messages very negatively about you. Spirit exposed who you truly are and who this person truly is. Doesn't have to be a Pisces, but you made a lot of individuals believers of what you've been speaking. Of the favor you have over your life and what happened to you. Individuals know that something is wrong with these individuals that are going through crash outs, that are having crash outs, mental upheavals. I just heard bad karma. That's experiencing bad karma because of the way they had your name in their mouth and the way God has anointed you. Speak not on my prophet and do no harm to my prophet. Touch not my anointed. Even your name is sacred. Force. The way they attempted to wage war over you and own you. And own what came with you. We got ownership. They wanted to end your ownership over something. But I feel like they wanted to end the way that you're being seen by the world. 10th house could be the perception of, again, you. The world's perception of you. Some of you may have social media platforms that are taking off at this time. In order to gain ownership over something, or again, claim the crown that was not theirs, they needed to snatch it off your head and make you look undeserving of it. Make you appear to be less than the god and goddess that you are. So that they could, Spirit says truth, so that they could acquire this for themselves, walk in it themselves, and be seen as it for themselves. Well, damn. You know what? Let me pull some angels. Exactly. You wake up the masses. They don't like that. They don't like the way that you're being seen, adored, and loved. How you are being respected. Because they were mad disrespectful over your name. They were mad disrespectful over your life. This is like a narcissist being unmasked as a narcissist, and they don't like that. They don't like the fact that you're the one that got away. You're the one that escaped their sacrifice and brought everything down. That you're teaching others how to do this. You're teaching others how to free themselves. You're teaching and schooling others on how to spot narcissistic abusive behavior. The information you're sharing makes them look bad. And it completely demolishes and destroys their narrative about you. I'm also getting with this teaching and learning. You are extremely intellectually advanced. You're very intelligent. They don't like that. They don't like that people are seeing you as intelligent instead of crazy. Yeah, divine order. This could be the judicial system that is seeing you, or a Libra that is seeing you as highly intellectual, highly intelligent, advanced. The scales are being balanced. Brilliant idea. Tell me what this brilliant idea is. You took guidance and you acted upon it, and it's paying off with the way that you have been guiding others out of darkness. The way that you have been guiding others out of darkness, overcoming difficulties and victory with taking our power back. And then we got prosperity. So this is the Most High saying, because you followed your calling, you are receiving prosperity. You are receiving profit as a prophet. You answered the calling, and the calling comes with work benefits. All right, this is your purpose. You're overcoming difficulties that are not meant to be a part of your purpose at this time. And you're helping others do this as well. This is why you had so many attempts over you, is the truth that you are, the truth that you bring. The seeds of intention that you plant for others to water, so that they too can act upon their, I wouldn't even say act upon their calling, so they too can notice the signs of those that are contaminating and tainting their harvest, poisoning their seeds before they even grow. You're helping others see the light where there was meant to be none. And it looks like you do have a karmic familial unit and an ex out here really struggling, really going through it, really mad. Mad that they are now being exposed as the narcissistic, sociopathic, lying bags of absolute trash that they are. Because that's what they are. This basura. This is garbage. This is hot. This is a dumpster fire. This is hot trash. And now individuals are seeing these individuals as what they are. A big, fat, fucking lying dumpster fire. With diseases. Ooh, on the right path. I didn't even see that one popped out. Some of you have a sibling here that was lying their ass off. I don't know why that just came out. But some of you had a sibling that's so mad that they're not the golden child. That they're not the one. That there's somebody, like, it's like they're envious of your intelligence. They're mad at the fact that you're so smart. And this person felt like they knew everything. This is somebody who was supposed to be better than you, or according to them. That's how they felt. They were supposed to be seen as better than you, and now they're being exposed. So you do have a sibling here that's on a war path because they were unable to make you look a certain way. This is the individual that may approach you with a smile on their face, charm in their voice, but they're seething. This is somebody that may have to make something right with you. They may have to give you something. Because I did place on the right path with prosperity. You're on the right path to prosperity, and it looks like you're having I heard additional income added. So either there's a sibling or a karmic familial unit that feels as though they must make things right with you to be a part of this prosperity, or they must make things right with you in order, because they've been ordered to give you something. Either way, they feel like they're going to benefit from the situation if they find a way into your energy, confiscate this, and then destroy you. Or find a way to get into your heart space to destroy you. This is a bunch of menagerie. You already know what to do with this situation. Stay crystal clear on the intentions you should hold towards your leadership and who's allowed into your experience. Could also be a Leo with courage here. You are crystal clear about how you need to progress and the moves that you need to make as the leader that you've been ordained to be. So Spirit's already saying you know what to do with the situation when it rises. Beloved one, I'm working on your spiritual soulmate relationship. You got love coming through too. There is nothing they could do to keep this individual from seeing you. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but you are getting a union. This is a lot of energy. I feel like you have a whole karmic familial unit and an ex frantically trying to find a way to fuck you over. This feels like multiple attempts at a setup that keep blowing up in their faces. Multiple attempts to sacrifice you. Multiple attempts to cast death over your reality, over your experience. And all of this is just making their situation worse. We haven't even gotten to the organizations, networks, and societies yet. We may pick up on them tomorrow. I may specifically ask about them tomorrow. But today, this is about how many times that you've been pulled from the lion's den. The serpents that you've been lifted above. And how many of them are getting crushed beneath the Most High's feet. I just heard things you need to prepare for. Patience in the reverse. Their patience is wearing thin, but your patience is paid off with patience in the reverse. And Spirit saying something you need to prepare for. Something is coming quickly. Something you've been patient about, but it's like you've been patient long enough. Something's taking effect now. Something is happening now. We got spiritual understanding. It wanted to fly in the reverse, which lets me know these individuals don't know how you did this. This also is not, what you're about to receive is not logical. It's divine intervention. This is also something you weren't supposed to see coming. You weren't supposed to be able to understand. You weren't supposed to be able to eat through, and you did. With passion here pertaining to your love life and career. Whatever was casted over this death, by this family that was casted over your love life and career is being cleared out. Chakra clearing. So it's being cleared out. Your chakras are being cleared. Your energy is being cleared. And this family is being cleared out. That may have been getting some type of comfort off of you as their rainbow child, their indigo child, their crystal child. You are bringing these individuals comfort. I can't make this shit up. With the fact that these just came out back to back to back, this family, comfort, and then crystal and indigo children, you could be a rainbow child. Very special energy, very special aura. Rainbow, indigo, crystal. They were getting comfort. They were receiving luxury, abundance, stability, passion, love off of your energy as this sacred special child. And now your energy is gone. You called that shit back, and they've been cleared out of your energy. I heard the endings are inevitable. For all those that worked against you, also worked against God. That's what I just heard. Clairvoyance. Your gift's picking up. You saw this shit coming from a mile away. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken so you can clearly see heavenly love. And what's coming towards you, you've already seen it playing out. You already knew. This is also about you were right. That's what I just heard. You were right. What you prophesize happening to this family, you were right. Or what you prophesize happening to this ex, once you took back your energy, you were right. Your intuition is on point. Your clairvoyance, you saw this shit happening. You may have even tried to save them, tried to warn them, and they mocked you. They never thought, this is what the Most High meant by those that came up against you came up against God. They didn't believe that it would end this badly. But you did. You knew. I'm done. You trusted your intuition on this. You were like, no, I'm motherfucking right. Karma never misses a door. What I'm feeling and what I've seen, I know is going to happen. You prophesy something. You felt it in your gut, then you saw a vision. Whatever this is that you prophesy is happening to this karmic family, or this karmic ex, or this karmic family and this karmic ex has gone down. They can't believe that you're right. Confirmation. Oh, could have been a knock at the door. They could have received a knock they were not ready for. That was my cat knocking against her cat tree. You reach the top. So when my cat climbs to the top of her cat tree, it rocks a little bit. So that's the knocking you heard in the background. But you reached the top. You climbed your way to the top. You also prophesized that you would make it in the area that you had been called, your life purpose, what you had been called to do. They laughed at you because they thought they had you, but they never did. You took back your energy and you reached the heights that these individuals were attempting to use your energy to get to. You trusted your intuition, you followed your divine guidance, and you also trusted where the Most High was leading you. And it has paid off. This is also about some of you, weirdly enough, I just got another channel. Some of you are going to pop up on social media. Like they're going to see you on social media with somebody they never thought that you would be with. Like that you're going to be... Like, people they idolize are going to be your friends. Light workers in certain fields. These are not dark individuals you're going to be connecting with. Light workers in certain fields that these individuals idolize because of their, like, wealth, their power, their position. Some of you are going to be taking pictures with these individuals, hanging out with these individuals, making game plans and building upon the businesses you have with these individuals. So some of you, like, things are really changing with the doors that God has opened for you and the way that the Most High has whispered your name into the ears of those that are meant to connect with you. Your name's in rooms you haven't even walked into yet. Ask your angels and remember who you are. It's almost like these individuals asked for somebody like you. Those that you're going to be connecting with, where the Most High and your angels are leading you, these individuals asked for somebody like you. Exactly. God opens a door that no man can shut. This is in perfect alignment. You're helping somebody else remember who they are. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. You are very loved. You are very powerful. And it's like, you've got others going to God, not only about you, but about their own experience. Like, people you were meant to connect with, you've opened their heart to the divine. You're helping them remember who they came here to be, with all the brainwashing they experienced. You're helping them remember why they came here. Thank you. I appreciate you so very much. And right back at you. The light that you see in me is the light that you have within you. You are an incredibly beautiful, high vibrational, abundant, powerful child of the Most High. Don't forget that. When you recognize light in others, know that you hold that light within as well. I mean, it's out here. You even have well-known individuals admiring you, acknowledging you, giving you your flowers, and they're due. What'd I just say? Admiring you. We got self-appreciation right here. They're appreciating yourself, your fine self. With all is well, they see that you are a very balanced, you are very creative, you are a very intelligent individual. That it's like, everything balances out for you. You give others hope. You bring a sense of well-being to others. A sense of infinite home. You're nurturing, you're caring, you're warm. You bring this sense of well-being. And you got people appreciating you for that. You got well-known individuals appreciating you for the sense of well-being you bring to them. That's cute. Moon cycles. You are healing from what was done under these moon cycles. So Spirit is saying, don't even worry about it. Again, You're still being perceived in the way that you were supposed to. You are still receiving in the way that you were supposed to. You got a soulmate out here looking at you like you everything in a bag of chips. Looking at you like you are that motherfucker, because you are. You got a soulmate out here really like, that's mine. That's mine right there. They're getting up the courage to come towards you. This is also about a Leo that has fallen. A Leo that's really got to look over their... Ooh, I don't like that. There's a Leo here that's got to look over their life. Like, I feel like this is them thinking about everything that they've done before they leave this place. They're thinking about everything they've done in life. Life review. Could be a Leo, could also be a Pisces. How they should have nurtured you. This could be a maternal figure. How they should have been your peace. And how you have no worries without them. You're not worried about them. Somebody is, wow. This could be, I feel like this could be a Leo or a Pisces. But with courage out here, it's definitely giving Leo energy. They're realizing they should have been your peace. They should have brought you peace. And they should have nurtured you. They should have taken care of you. They shouldn't have neglected you and abused you. A maternal figure out here that you're not worried about. You're not worried about somebody that's sick. And you shouldn't be. Outdoors and gentleness. They kicked you, okay, for some of you, they kicked you out with outdoors. They should have been gentle with you. They should have loved you. They should have shown you softness. Somebody here is regretting their actions towards you. They kicked you out. They either kicked you out of something or they kicked you out. Thinking that you would fall flat on your face, that you would need them, or that you would not make it without them. And now, hello from heaven. Oh, God. Now they gotta leave this world without saying no goodbyes. Hello from heaven? Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Somebody may have passed away and you don't know about it. They passed away with this guilt in their heart of how they shouldn't have kicked you out. They shouldn't have kicked you out of something. They should have loved you. Somebody went to the afterlife guilty or is about to. Why is this relevant? Because somebody may have passed away and you don't know about it. You could have family members that are trying to hide this from you. Claire Sentience, but you feel it. You feel it. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings. They signify divine guidance. You know somebody passed away. You can feel it. You don't have to go check on these individuals. You know. Why do we need to know this, Most High? Moon cycles, because it's time. Welcome to the new. We got romance angels and beloved one. So this lets me know that somebody had to go for you to move forward. This is why this person is thinking they should have brought you peace. They should have been nice to you. They should have left you alone. They should have waved the white flag. Because them being removed is opening up this door to romance. Basically what Spirit is saying is welcome to the new. They should have stopped doing what they were doing. They kept trying to block you, and now somebody's being removed so they can never attempt to block you again. You are supported. This is how divinely supported and protected you are. In order for you to have success, somebody needed to be removed up off this realm. Somebody needed to be Spartan kicked to the spiritual realm. Looks like you may also be receiving prosperity from this situation. That is brutal. Goodness and badness. But somebody is definitely being uppercutted to the ethers. Again, prosperity at the bottom of the deck. What else? Let me get some ancestors real quick. That is God's wrath. And I wouldn't wish that on anybody, but like, they was wishing it on you. That death magic came back smacking people. And I don't know who got smacked, but somebody got smacked. Somebody passed away. Somebody is sick. This could have also been shock. It's going to be a shock. Shock of the new. So we had welcome to the new in the other deck, shock of the new in this one. And you see how there's like music here and speakers? Whatever just happened, whatever happened is so loud, they have to listen. Wow. We got power of attraction. Attracted, this is like law of attraction. So some of you may be researching law of attraction. This is also about a counterpart. Like, you are attracting what it is you are. You manifest what you are, not what you want. This was in the reverse, the perfection of your life, and somebody was trying to flip this in reverse. Somebody was trying to flip your life upside down. This has reversed. So this is meant to be a part of the perfection of your life. This shock of the new comes with news of what has been reversed. Spirals of manifestation, law of attraction. They manifested this upon themselves. So the ancestors are basically saying this had to happen. For exactly, Shea. For you to have a new beginning in love. For you to receive your manifestations. Individuals needed to be removed. This had to happen the way that it has. For you to have, I can't make this shit up. We got the sacred fool. For you to have this sacred new beginning. Somebody played the fool too. Because I'm seeing that the fool has this puppet in her hand. I don't know if you can see that, but the fool has this puppet right here. Somebody realizes that they were a puppet. Far too late. We got big, bold vision and relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. So with this big, bold vision, law of attraction and spirals of manifestation, you're about to see what you've manifested. With relax the hold of darkness and be at cause, you let the divine handle this. You see how she's in this pillar of light? You let the divine handle this. You relaxed. You gave it to the Most High, and in order for this darkness to release its hold over you, to relax its hold over you, it needed to be released from this realm. It needed to be stripped from this realm in your reality permanently. Conscious connections and receiving. You are, and beyond the mind, the heartbeats, you are about to receive a divine connection that you've held faith in. This is not just about a divine connection. This is about what you are due to receive now that this darkness has been destroyed. Excuse me, they said you cannot destroy darkness. You can only illuminate it, restoring it back to balance, to the origin of duality that it was meant to be. Your light has illuminated the darkness within others in their reality. Therefore, it is correcting the divine course of action within this realm. It's correcting the divine course of action within this realm. All must be balanced, like yin and yang. All of you harbor darkness as well as light. It is the duality of your existence. But when darkness overtakes a vessel and a certain timeline, the scales are out of balance. Therefore, must be rebalanced with divine intervention and interception. The scales are being balanced as we speak. The injustices corrected. The entities and energies released in the way that they are meant to. In the way that it had been written in order to restore balance. Okay. Going beyond normal. Because they did too much. Basically going beyond normal. They did way too much. You are abnormal. You are a celestial divine being. You are not of this world. You are in this world. But going beyond normal with the bright ideas here. It's giving these individuals had a lot of bright ideas. They did too fucking much. They went well above and beyond what they were supposed to do to assist you in your ascension. Like, after they were told knock it off, they still didn't. They amped it up. They intensified it. They increased it. They went overboard. Yeah, and then death. I'm done. Visions of life beyond death. They did too much. They went above and beyond what they were supposed to and what they were guided to do. Visions of life beyond death. Somebody is they're having a life review. Somebody is going over their life before they passed away, or they did before they passed away. But this ends, if this is not a physical death, this is an ending to their finances, love life, stability. Anything they attempted to end in your reality is ending in theirs, which could inevitably lead to some type of demise. While you're being guided to rest and relax. Anything else we need to know, ancestors? Ancestors taking people up out of here. Sheesh. I just looked at the clock. It's 1:33. That's 7. It could be 333 for you. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Angels all around you. I wanna you show me? You're about to be shown the strangers like you. This person's name could be Phil Collins, like not Phil Collins, but this person's name could be Phil, or their last name could be Collins, or their first name could be Colin, or somebody's going to be calling you or communicating to you. Somebody you're meant to connect to. Somebody with some information for you with I want to know. So something you wanted to know a long time ago is about to be communicated to you. What is already within you. What you already knew, though. This is something you already knew. You're about to receive confirmation. What is already within you. You felt this. It's also pertaining to a change. What is already within you. The love that you hold within you and what you are, you have attracted. We got releasing alliances. But something or someone needed to be released before this could come into your reality. Before you could experience this. Because this was a lot of weight being thrown your way. A lot of weight being thrown your way. A lot of obstacles, a lot of death. A lot of work that individuals were putting in. And it seems like whatever tower has fallen has really put some individuals in a position to take a step back. Faith in the process. They were preying on you. They were praying for your downfall. They were holding a lot of faith in what they had done. Hoping that it would have an effect on you, only to see it backfire. She feels she knows. Defend to the end the worthwhile. They learned the hard way that you are heavily protected and defended by the other side. Those they cannot see. Things that you already felt and you already knew being directed towards you and how this would play out, it has. You had faith that things would unfold in your favor. And that you would be released from these individuals that refuse to target, or that refuse to stop targeting you. And I almost said refuse to target. So there are individuals that are going, no, I refuse to target that individual. No. Refusing offerings, payments, contracts on your head. These are being refused. Diving for light with every journey starts a single step, and release the dark wound and let love live. Those that caused you, that wounded you, that traumatized you, and that attempted to continue to do so are being released, are being let go of. I don't know how many times the ancestors can say this during this message. We got it. Keep focusing on the light. Keep moving towards your light. Keep focused. This is also like with every journey starts a single step. They know how hard it was to get here. And they know that at times you may feel hopeless. You may wonder if this is ever going to unfold, if you're ever going to receive justice, if things are ever going to be handled. But the crazy thing about it is they are. They are. Your patience is paid off. Keep focusing on the higher vibrational aspects of life, and holding gratitude for every experience you get to have currently. Knowing that in divine timing, you will receive everything that was foretold to you to unfold. Foretold to you to unfold. This was prophesized. This was written. But again, in divine timing, there are certain people, places, and things that needed to be removed. Certain memories released. Certain binding broken. They said, but now's the time. Softly, softly, the tender touch with now's the time. Bringing it into form. Now's the time. You're about to softly, softly touch this. This is giving soft life. This is giving gentle. This is giving sweet. Something that you're going to cry over. You see this? She's like crying. I'm getting like tears of joy. You see how her hands are like praying? Something you prayed for is going to arrive and is going to make you cry. It's going to make you, she also has the lotus on her head. This is about your ascension, your intuition, your gifts. You were told this. It's connected to her third eye. You were told this. You were shown this. You prayed for this. It was prophesized. And you didn't know how it was going to unfold. You didn't know when. But this lets me know that with what you were about to receive could be in the next 7 days, 7 weeks. I'm not feeling months. 7 days, 7 weeks. For some of you, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You're going to cry. Because this is everything that you prayed for. Again, look at the hands. Everything that you prayed for has been brought into form. It's being brought into form. And it's protected. New birth, guarded vigilantly. It's your new beginning. So that's beautiful. I'm going to leave that right there, you guys. I will be over on TikTok in like 30 minutes. I'm going to go ground. But what you need to know is no matter who attempts to take your crown, they can't hold your power, they can't have it. They've got to bow down. Ooh, bars! No matter who attempts to take your crown, they can't have it, they can't hold it. They've got to back down and bow down. You are the rightful owner and the rightful heir to this throne and this crown and this power and this destiny. And you will have it. You will receive it. You will walk in it. You will experience everything that comes with it, including these partnerships. They can't take what's yours. They can't walk in your shoes. And they can't stop what is happening. This is your destiny. This is your throne. This is your kingdom that the divine and the Most High gave you the keys to. A kingdom of heaven that does not house, I just heard, insubordinate demons. That's what I just heard. Insubordinate demons. That does not house entities of the darker realm. They were not meant to be there. And they were not meant to rule in a kingdom of light. And I'll leave it right there. Anyways, you guys, I love you. I appreciate you. I honor you. And I will see you again, if not over on TikTok, tomorrow. So until then, remain peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, and remain respectful. Unless disrespected. Then check with the Most High and check your motherfucker self before you check a motherfucker with grace. And like Shasay would say, XXX Tentacion, ay. If anybody tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over. But not with your car, vroom vroom. With your energy. Because we have nothing to prove. Our energy obviously does it for us. And last, but most definitely not least, drink your motherfucking water. It's a conduit of energy. It will assist you at this time. And remain grounded, stay balanced, and remember who the fuck you are. A powerful, loving, creative child of the Most High that reincarnated on this planet to bring massive change. You are the change the world prayed for. Never forget that. I love you guys. And until the next time I see you, bye.